So yesterday I was walking my dog and there was a guy walking his dogs in front of me, a little bit down the street from me. And he had two dogs and he was holding both of the leashes in one hand and he had a beer in the other hand. And he came up to the corner where there was a street sign and the two dogs kind of got tangled up around the street sign with the two different leashes, which often happens when you're trying to walk two dogs at once. And he was trying to get the leashes untangled, but he was doing it without setting down his beer. So he was operating with one hand instead of two. And it would have been just so much easier if he would have just set the beer down, right? And I was kind of laughing to myself because I had just recorded a podcast episode about this a couple of days ago where I was talking about this exact thing. We don't want to put down the things that are no longer serving us because it's what we know, it's what we're familiar with. And so we keep carrying them with us, even though they are making things more difficult for us. And honestly, I think human beings are the only ones that make things so much more difficult for themselves than they need to be. It's just common sense, right? That it would be easier to set the thing down and leave it and then walk through the doorway or walk into the new year without it. But why do we have such a hard time doing that? I talked about a lot of other cool stuff on that episode as well. So if you want to listen to it, it's just at amystarallen.com/68. It's a good New Year's episode and Happy New Year.